unexpected. There has been a mistake. You are not in the Unity as previously decided. I will note down capriciousness into your profile in order to better predict your behavior in the future. Welcome back home, Captain.
You're back! I'm pulling a crazy amount of data from you and your ship. This is years of research in the making. It's gonna be a long time until anyone's even ready to believe this all happened, even with evidence. Well, welcome back home. I'm sure everyone will be off again at some point, but it's good to see everybody.
Well, what do you know? Had a feeling things might go this way. With everything Constellation's been through together, saying goodbye just wasn't enough. Looks like we both couldn't go through with it. We'd miss you too. Looks like our little explorer's family is stuck with each other a little while longer. Okay. The Unity. What'd you see? I guess it's not the void, but what's between it that counts. You know the way I see it? You get the best of both worlds. Everything you know is here, and if you ever feel like leaving it behind, Unity is just there waiting. Not every explorer gets that kind of luxury. Should count on blessings, you know?
Will you look
I could
at that?
really bend your ear when you got a moment. I feel like I can breathe a sigh of relief. The hunter needed to be put down. It's not just about revenge. His might makes right attitude is just a recipe for pain. Dictators for centuries have been spouting nonsense like that. But, if I'm being totally honest, I'm not certain the emissary is right too. It seems to me the emissary would rather wall off the whole damn garden instead of taking a chance on people. You know what I mean? Well, I'd trust your instincts on this over mine any day of the week. Still, these calls you're making are impossible. Crazy, even. But we're in this together. Now and forever. It was in the vows. Good pep talk. I guess destiny awaits. I can't believe I just said that.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on...
You came back? I thought... I was sure you were going to... But then I guess...
Has Cora ever
neither
mentioned
did
what
I.
type of weapon she might prefer? A particular fighting style, perhaps?
Really? I would have thought... Well, if you ever change your mind, what was it like, being in the Unity?
One of the weirder conversations I've had lately.
If she is willing,
Haha, yes, you are.
I will
I'm glad to see you again.
consider that.
But don't stay here forever,
Maybe.
okay?
Thanks.
Don't give up on the opportunity to step into a whole other universe. I think that's a mistake. Yes, leaving all of this behind is scary, but eventually we need to brave it. That's why Constellation exists. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to hold on to this universe just a little while longer. So, whenever you're ready. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
Sarah is perfect.
I know you have a lot on your mind right now,
She must have radar.
but we need to talk.
what
It's about the Starborn Hunter's
Every
death.
single time I make a mistake.
Do you feel like you've
before I
made
can
the right
say,
decision?
Oops. She's there, and very politely, ever so patiently, telling me I made a mistake. You know what I mean?
No, I do not.
Yes, I completely
Thanks,
agree.
Andreja. Now I...
Siding with the Hunter would have been wrong. The artifacts are dangerous, and I believe the emissary has a right to collect them and prevent their abuse. Fate placed you in a terrible position, and I think you've done remarkably well. Look, no matter how this ends, whether I agree with you or not, I want you to know that I'll continue to support your decisions every step of the way. We're the closest of colleagues. Nothing you could do at this point would ever break that sacred trust. You're damn right you couldn't. If it wasn't for me, you might still be toiling in the mines on Vectera. Anyway, I know you have a lot of soul-searching to do. There's quite a journey ahead, and serious plans to make. Just know that if you need me, I'll be here for you. Always.
It is you.
You came back! How was the Unity? Did it give you more space powers? Can I watch Noelle if she wants you to test them again? Funny. Constellation doesn't really talk about that part, do we? Going to somewhere means you're leaving from somewhere, you know? That was some adventure, huh? I know it's not really over. It never is. But I think we've all earned a break, don't you?
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tallies work in my head. Inventory on the station, next supply run.
I did not think I would see you again. I almost walked in myself, but I thought, what if someone else came back and they were alone? I suppose it is comforting knowing that there's a home you can go back to. That you can hold on to what you have. Now that you have seen the Unity, what are your thoughts? I suppose that is one way of observing things. There's a part of me that still believes you should go. That the Unity is the last step on this journey. Now that you are back, I am not sure what I think. Perhaps Constellation is worth holding on to. Even with the feeling of destiny in the distance. If you are free soon,
Dad,
could we talk?
do you think Solomon...
The path the Hunter chose could only end one way.
Everybody likes
I am sorry you had to be the one to do
He
it.
would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the man.
I suppose that is true. It is reasonable that anyone who had an artifact would eventually be a target for him, no matter what else he said. The Hunter was in this for himself only, amassing power at the cost of all else. The emissary seems more reasonable, I suppose, but... Do you believe they have the right to dictate how the artifacts are used? Perhaps. Though, I suppose the Hunter is evidence enough of what that can bring. It is all so much to consider. I want you to know that I recognize that you have been forced to make some unbelievable decisions. You are a valued member of Constellation and an ally. I will trust your judgment and stand by you until the end. Indeed we are. We make a good team, all of us in Constellation do. I know you have much on your mind, so I will not keep you further. But I will be here when you are ready to take on whatever is next.
Still
Dad,
need to lift
wanna
another
hear a
set
joke?
today.
The Unity let you come back?
Shoulder stiff.
I didn't know that was possible.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I was all ready to sit down for what I'm sure would have been weeks of grief. Thank you for saving me from that. I don't want to sway you one way or another in your ultimate decision, but I personally think this universe could stand to have you around a little longer.
Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't. Take care of yourself.
Hey, how are you?
My return to the lodge triggered a full system update. I am now fully prepared to assist you.
Oh, interesting. Now, this is a surprise. Tell me, what brought you back? You can't take it with you, as the saying goes. That's why I didn't want to go. Comforting to know I'm not alone in that. Now, I know the Unity was our goal all along in this endeavor, but... well, it's still there, isn't it? No need to rush. Welcome back.